The kidneys regulate critical substances in the body via the processes of filtration, reabsorption, and excretion, whereby key substances such as glucose are conserved and waste is eliminated. The kidneys are now understood to play an essential role in glucose homeostasis and hyperglycemia. The kidneys filter approximately 180 grams of glucose each day, virtually all of which is reabsorbed into the bloodstream. Renal glucose reabsorption takes place through sodium glucose cotransporters, SGLT2 and SGLT1, located within the proximal tubule of the nephron. Approximately 90% of filtered glucose is reabsorbed by SGLT2 in the early segment of the proximal tubule. The remaining glucose is reabsorbed by SGLT1, located further down the proximal tubule. When glucose levels exceed the capacity for renal glucose reabsorption, also known as renal threshold, glucose is excreted in the urine. This is called urinary glucose excretion, or UGE. Invokana canagliflozin is an orally active SGLT2 inhibitor which works in the kidney through a novel insulin-independent mechanism. In type 2 diabetes, SGLT2 expression is elevated, leading to increased reabsorption of glucose into the bloodstream. Invokana inhibits SGLT2, reducing reabsorption of filtered glucose and lowering the renal threshold for glucose. This leads to increased urinary glucose excretion and a lowering of elevated plasma glucose concentrations. The results are improved and sustained glycemic control, with the additional effects of a reduction in body weight and systolic blood pressure, due to the loss of calories and a diuretic effect by the increased UGE.